everybody. This is the virtual Formula 1 Season 2 coming to you live from Russia. This is the main event. Nick Davis with your commentary. We got Powwow here for the jokes now and then. We're tuning in here lap 9 because I got fucked at the start. I don't even know who's leading. We've got Flip Mofo in the lead, and it's a close battle. Oh, alright, that's what you're here for. Thank you. Indian Man is in the lead, it looks like. We got B. Collie behind him, and he's right on his tail, only a second back. Flip Mofo's dropped off the pace. He was with B. Collie a second ago. And he takes a nasty corner cut on the last corner. He's going to get a penalty for that. Viper is trailing just behind him. Rain in his face, but it doesn't matter. He's coming for him. A couple good Canadian boys battling here as they go into turn 1. What are we going to have? Oh, Flip looks like he's going to hold the spot. And he does. We got a couple Renault boys battling in 5th and 6th, Arrow and Axton. And Raiden has left the session. What's that about? Nobody knows. Powwow, maybe you can let us know if any of those race leaders have any penalties so far. It looks like some damage there on the straight that I don't know what corner that's after because I don't know any of the corners here. But yeah, there's been accidents, folks. It's starting to dry up a little, you can tell. Probably see guys start pitting for some dry tires. Oh, his arrow goes off. Arrow goes off on the straightaway and Axton pulls ahead. The Renault's battling for 5th and 6th. RTP Fenra is in 7th place, and he seems to be all alone. Nobody near him right now. He's about 19 seconds back of the leader and 5 seconds back of Arrow. Who will be the first to pit? Indian Man still in the lead. He's catching traffic. Oh! Who is this? Real Spirit slowing down the race leader. He's not going to be happy about that. Powwow, are you seeing any penalties so far? It's all good, Captain. Welcome to the broadcast team. Powwow, we cannot hear your mic. You might want to turn those broadcast settings on. You just wasted your breath.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but you got to go into the group settings and make sure it's broadcastable. Can't hear you either, Cap. But yeah, if you go into the group settings, you can then hear each other. This is my broadcast voice, coming to you live from Russia. Indian Man is in second. What has happened? He's lost the lead. B. Collie's in front. When did this happen? Probably happened right on the screen in front of me and I wasn't even looking. But B. Collie has, the world champion has lost some ground early in the season. He's trying to make it up here in Russia. And he's going to need a good showing. I don't believe he was in the points last race. Indian Man hot on his tail, though. Track's still not dry enough for anybody to change tires that I've seen. Collie's struggling a little bit. You can see him moving the wheel a little extra coming on the straightaways.
Can you hear me now?
I will tell you in a second when I turn my volume back up on Twitch. Keep talking.
Hello.
How about Powwow? Did you find the setting? We have Captain on the broadcast now. We can hear him. Powwow, your mic is pretty low regardless, so probably won't hear you. Are you watching the race, Captain?
I am. B-Coley's in first. Got Indian Man in second. Got Flip in third. Viper in fourth. Axton in fifth. Arrow in sixth. Roy in seventh. Kevin in eighth. Truth in ninth. Who's pitted so far? Have you seen?
I don't think anyone's pit so far. But if you want to check the race director and tune in the 0 viewers, that would be great.
Can you hear me now?
I will let you know in a second. Keep talking there, pal.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's a broadcast voice if I've ever heard one.
I have made the stop for soft so far.
Who stopped for soft?
Time coming down. Monty and Spirit.
We hear you, Powwow. We've got a 3-man broadcast team here in Russia. Now I can focus back on the race because I've been paying no attention to it.
Come on, Viper. That's my teammate.
I have no teammate in this race, so I'm just fucked. Flip Mofo's in third. He's building a little bit of a train behind him there with Viper and Axton, I do believe, yes.
He was driving them tires pretty hard.
Who did you say pit there, Captain Obvious?
Spirit and Monty.
Oh, thank you, Captain Obvious. I always wanted to say that. Spirit and Monty, and are their lap times coming down? I believe Spirit got lapped, so he's way behind the field.
Let's see.
Monty, he's a dangerous fella if he's still in the race. He can make up some time. The boy's got to be coming in soon. Sorry?
152 fours are about the fastest that the intermediate guys are going. Last lap on softs was a 2:18, so not quite time to switch tires.
Ooh, I guess not. It's an early pit stop, and it is not paying off for Monty in last place. I don't even see Real Spirit. I think he's out of the race.
Well, actually, it was just the pit stop lap. It was 2:18. His last lap was 1:58 with the soft, so it's about time.
It is the time. All right. What was the fastest intermediate again?
1:54.4.
All right. So yeah, it's got to be within the next couple laps. We should see the field coming in. Flip Mofo has some action as they go into one of those turns that I don't know. It's you should figure out these turns. It's a good time to learn. Turn number 10 here, I do believe. No, that's 16. I can't. All right. Whoa! Close action. His Viper almost caught Flip Mofo there, but it was not the right time. And he cuts the hell out of that corner. That last corner is being cut by several racers today. Still nobody pitting of the leaders? Still no pitting. It's got to be coming. It only asked for a little drizzle to start the race, and here we are halfway through. Still no pits. These guys are trying to make sure whatever tire they put on, they can go the rest of the way. And I'm thinking they're trying to last to that super soft tire. It'll probably last about 13 to 16 laps if they really push it. So we're getting in that territory. Right now, I think they could make it on the super soft tire the rest of the way.
I think Flipmo's going to have to stay to one line and not move over when someone tries to pass him.
Fenriz is getting squirrely, but he hangs on. Arrow is... No, he's ahead of Fenriz. I got to get this down here. Axton's in 5th, and yes, this is the little train to watch. The little train that could flip Viper and Axton.
Now watch Flip, make sure he don't do a double move.
All eyes are on Flip. Here we are, DRS zone, I do believe. Are we going to get through here clean? Looks good. I still see a drizzle on the camera. I don't know if that's from the car in
It's still
front
coming
or...
down just a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it is coming down.
Must be enough to keep the drivers.
Boy,
oh boy, here we go.
Exit to that next turn.
Hold on.
Oh, they're all going to the pits.
All three into the
Three-way
pit
pit
lane. Nobody wants to go out that extra lap. Did Flip get a penalty there? He's good at that. All right, so we got them three going in. Did B. Collie and Indian Man? Yes, they went in as well. They're coming out.
They handed him a beer.
They handed him a beer. Indian Man comes out on the softs, and I think that is a huge mistake with only 12 laps to go. He surely could have made it on the supers. That will cost him.
He might lose enough time in the later laps. He might fall off at the end.
Well, there you are. Captain Obvious coming in with some expert commentary. I like what he has to say. B. Collie still in first. Indian 2.4 seconds back. Arrow is still on the intermediates while everyone else around him has gone to the pits. Will it pay off or will it cost him time?
Ooh, Kevin's holding up Axton. He's still on the intermediates. He got in between that.
Kevin came up and caught in the middle of the train. He's trying to hold position on Axton. He does hold position.
This is going to make Axton furious.
Axton will not be happy as he's being held up by the intermediate tires of Kevin, and that has pushed him away from the train, but he does get his spot back.
Now can he catch Viper?
Viper and Flip. Flip's been just ahead of him.
With the new tires. Yeah, he's losing time on Flip with the soft as opposed to the super soft.
Yes, early on that will definitely hurt. So we've got Flip and B. Collie on the supers, and we've got Indian Man and Viper on the softs. And right now the supers need to pull away. As Captain said, the softs might come into play later in the race and maybe able to gain some time. So if Viper can keep...
still on the intermediate. He still didn't go in, so...
Kevin has stayed or Arrow? Arrow has stayed on the intermediate. Wow, that's got to cost him, don't you think? These boys look to be running fairly well now on the dry tires.
Yeah, I think Flip's going to catch him this lap, if not this lap and next. I'm surely he'll pit the next lap.
B. Collie looks to be... I'd say the separation's about the same as it's been with Indian Man there. Arrow's 9 seconds back. I don't think he's lost much time yet. But we'll see by the end of this lap. Surely he has to pit now. Viper is right on the ass of Flip Mofo. And is it going to cost... How many penalties does Flip have? Can you tell us? Powwow? Just warning, so... You know, with the train up your ass there, he's got to be feeling the pressure a little bit. Might take a corner cut or two. Still on one, so...
Well, on lap 10 he got a penalty plus 2 warnings, so I think he got 1 penalty there, maybe a 3 second.
Alright, so 3 second. I wonder if Viper's going to need to go against that.
And he just got another penalty.
Flip's got 2, so he's looking at least 6 seconds, most likely. Could be 2 second penalties, but... And now Arrow has dropped all the way back to the train, and he's slowing them down. He might be helping his teammate right now. Oh, he tries to go the pit lane and cuts off Flip Mofo. And now Axton you can see him in the picture now as he's caught up fairly close to these two drivers. And you have to wonder if that was a tactical mistake on Arrow's part, kept getting his teammate back up to the back there. Surely he had to pit, so you can't really blame him there, but that was an awkward situation for sure. Oh, Fenriz has been disqualified. GP Colin currently sits in the points for the first time in his career. He must complete 90% of the race to earn them, but this would be a great finish for the Williams. He's on medium tires. I wonder when he picked, because that is an odd choice of tires by the Williams driver there. Monty is currently going around turn 1 in 8th place, 47 seconds back. So he'll surely be looking to catch up to Kevin. Both are on soft tires. He's only 4 seconds back at Kevin, so it would be a surprise with Monty's ability if he can't catch Kevin, but we shall see. Arrow's out in 6th now at 34 seconds back to the leader, and he's 16 seconds back of Axton. So staying out on those intermediates cost him big, and that's likely where he'll finish unless there's an accident. I don't see him making up 16 seconds. Flip Mofo still has not relented. He still has that lead. Did anyone check and see?
He must increasing his engine output on the straightaways here to stay in front, because Viper keeps getting DRS zones, but he can't get around them.
I guess so. He may have a lower wing, do you think, just to keep that edge on the straightaways? Maybe. And Axton is right there with them now. Will they find a chance to pass? You got to think they might be. They shouldn't be faster. They're on the softs, and he's on the super softs right now, early going. Right now, he needs to pull away before the later laps. They're going to have the time.
Close enough to DRS.
Definitely close enough. So does Viper have any penalties? Did we check that? And what about Axton? Your mic level is so low, powwow. Normally I can hear you clear as day.
Viper has 2 penalties.
Viper has 2, same as Flipper. So.
Axton has 0 penalties, only 1 is. Two penalties for Flip. 3 penalties for Indian Man.
3 for Indian Man. And what did you say?
1 for Bicoli.
For Axton?
Axton has 0 penalties.
Axton has 0. So where he sits right now, even though he's probably 3 to second, I can tell you exactly how many seconds back he is. 16, 2, 18. He's only 2 seconds back of Flip, and he's actually 4 seconds ahead. If only he knew. Hopefully he doesn't push too hard. Captain, do you know the turns very well? Could you call them out turn by turn? Like turn 1, turn 2? Do you know them that well?
I mean, yeah, you can follow it along. I don't know it that well, no. Not to be in the middle of the track and just go on the corner from there, no.
Alright, well I'm going to look for your help on lap 20. We're going to ride along with Indian Man and see how he runs the track as he tries to gain ground on B-Collie. We'll do that on lap 20, and we'll go with the TV Pod King.
Ooh, Viper just hit the wall.
Oh no! And he's slowing down Axton as he tries to hold position. Axton should get him here. No, he can't get the pass. Surely he's picked up damage if he hit the wall there, and that's going to cost him. But Axton is just getting slowed down bit by bit. He's losing the advantage he had on time with Flip as he's getting slowed down by Viper here.
The Indian Man lost 0.3 of a second on his last lap.
0.3, jeez. Alright, let's tune into Indian Man as he takes the last couple corners and he'll begin on the straightaway. Final turn here. He takes the corner pretty good, but he could have got wider before taking it. This is a guy.
He's not within DRS range.
No, he's not. But he currently sits 2.3 seconds back, so he hopes to catch him before the next DRS zone. Oh, he struggles into this turn here.
No mistake.
May be a penalty on that turn as well. And we've got a yellow flag ahead. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not seeing anything so far. And certainly Indian isn't proceeding with caution as he needs to make up time on B Collie. Oh!
Coley runs into traffic.
It's Monty slowing down B Collie just a bit. Now we're going to have Indian
Monty
coming
stays out
up
front.
on
He needed
Monty.
to use Monty for DRS.
There you are. If he could... Oh, it's Fenris. I thought he
Oh, it's
retired.
Fenris.
Never mind. Well, he gets by him easily there, but he certainly won't get a DRS zone now. He's 2.4 seconds back of B Collie. So he's lost about 2/10 so far this lap. Fairly smooth ride. He hasn't made too many mistakes, but I don't think he's being over aggressive either. He might be comfortable in that second place knowing how many penalties he has. He's not going to, even passing B Collie, he knows he likely won't get the lead. And won't be able to make up the time needed for those for that spot. Alright, let's see what's going on with the boys behind them. It's been a tight battle between Flip, Viper, and Axton. And it is, to my surprise, Axton's still behind Viper, so maybe Viper didn't pick up any damage on that wall hit. But this is exactly what the doctor ordered for Flip, is he's got some penalties and he's starting to get a little separation from Axton. 4 seconds now. He needs 6, most likely. And now he's getting caught by RTP Fenris. Fenris gets out the way, though. Oh, did Axton just go through the ghost of Fenris Roy there?
He
Wow.
Did. Yes,
That
did.
is a lucky break if I've seen one today. What was Fenris doing?
His car is on AI. When he got disqualified, his car may be continuing laps without him in the cockpit.
I don't know if he's disqualified or if he retired. It's got to be
I feel that
retired.
Disqualification notice was on.
Really? When I was disqualified, they sure as hell took me off the track in about 3 seconds there. I couldn't even get to turn 1, those bastards.
Luck of the draw.
Still about 4 seconds back. If Axton hasn't picked up any penalties, he is still technically ahead of Flip Mofo in the standings. Only 6 laps to go here. What's going behind this group? Anything? Hero is about 7 seconds back. He was 18 seconds back, I believe I said earlier, so he's making up some time. If Viper and Axton keep battling it out, he may be able to catch up to them. Monty is catching up to Kevin now. He's only 3 seconds back. He was about 7 seconds back a few laps ago, so he's there primed to pass him pretty soon here. And he's going to be getting DRS fairly shortly. This is a battle for 7th and 8th. Truth in 9th. He's well back. And GP Colin well back of him, so unless something serious happens, 9th and 10th is pretty well set. Of course, for GP Colin, a finish here would mean a lot for him to get his first points in the league, I believe, since he's joined. I could be wrong, but either way, a 10th place finish would be great. What are you seeing down on the track, Powwow? Not to put you on the spot. Alright, nothing for Powwow. It appears we're having technical issues. His microphone must have gone out.
Powwow, or this is Powwow. Viper just got passed by Axton.
Oh, So Axton has passed him. Now he'll look to make up the ground. Axton's helmet is gold and then yellow, and it just looks like a graffiti artist just got a hold of that thing, because it does not blend right.
Yeah, he's going after Flip now.
Yeah, he's about 4 seconds
Interesting to see
back.
if Flip's tires fall off and Axton can chip.
Yes, you're saying that, and this would be the final few laps would be where. How about Indian? Indian Man is within 1.3 seconds of B. Colley, so but unless B. Colley's picked up some penalties, it still should be his regardless. But it is getting interesting there. He may be in DRS soon. Oh, B. Colley gets a little wide, and Indian's making up some more ground. 1.2 seconds. So close to the DRS now. Can anyone check and see if B. Colley's got any more penalties? I know he only had one. Indian had 3, and he might take some more driving like that.
He has 2 penalties. 2 penalties currently.
2 penalties, and Indian Man still at 3?
He has 4 now.
4, yes. Yes. That last corner itself could have been a penalty. He's pushing, but he's likely 6 seconds back on penalties alone. They're coming up to a lap car here.
Axton took a penalty in lap 20.
Oh, he's taking a penalty, making that battle a little tighter. So Flip. Axton's only 4 seconds back, plus he's got 3 seconds in penalties added on, so he's within a second. Flip has 2 penalties, he has 1 in my recollection, so he's within a second. GP Colin gets a little squirrely, but he stays alive. And the boys are looking past him now, I believe. Or they've already gotten through. Indian is hot on the tail of B. Colley now. It's almost a shame we know about these penalties, because this is a great battle for first place. Here we go. He's got to have DRS now. Will he pass? No, he's not going this lap. Oh, he does pull out.
There he goes.
He takes the lead on turn 1. Indian Man in the lead. Now it's B. Colley's turn to battle back. There's no way he can be aware of the penalties Indians occurred, so he's going to work hard to gain that spot back.
Wonder how much life he has in them tires.
True. That's exactly what Captain's... Did I just see GP Colin wipe out?
No.
Okay, he kept it alive. He was very close to the wall behind these two.
Oh, I think his tires are gone. He's sliding.
Yes, he's pushing those mediums quite hard, isn't he? And Monty now, he still has not passed Kevin. 2 laps to go after this. And he is hot on his tail right now. He goes for the inside. Oh, Kevin cuts him off on turn 1. He's still able to hold the position. And Flip still. Yeah, he's about 3 seconds back now, Axton is, which is exactly where he needs to be. I believe he's 1 penalty short of Flip. That'll put him right in the spot where he may pass him at the finish line after the penalties. Here we almost 3 wide coming into turn 1. No, okay. Bonnie gets out.
Going around the Indian Man.
Here it is. Go to turn 1. B. Colley on the outside with speed. He gets the spot. Indian Man relents the position. This is a great battle now. You know B. Colley's tires have to be slowed, and now, at this point, Indian Man's tires have to be stronger. And he's hot on his tail. Look at this. Ooh. Great action. holds up, decides not to take it there. You got to think it's in Indiaman's best interest to wait for the DRS zone, maybe the second DRS. If you're him, are you going as soon as you see the opportunity? Are you waiting for the first DRS or the DRS on the front straight?
Front
I
straight.
think you almost need to wait for the DRS on the back straight.
On the back
I
straight,
think-
you say. You think you'll make up enough time before he gets to the front straight to hold that position? We're going into the last lap here almost. This is a pivotal point for these two racers.
I think you almost need to take it here if you can. Relinquish it in turn 1 and take it again here on the last lap.
Doesn't look like Piccoli's going to give up position here. Oh, Indian touches the wall.
Indian hits
That
the
could
wall.
be costly. It was his back end, though, so he should be okay. Is he going to stay within a second now as they go into the front straight? That's the question. It looks like he should be close enough. He's still only about a half second back. Can he get him here? This is pivotal. This is for all the marbles as they come down the front straight. Does he have enough? I don't think he does. You think
He
he's got the
does.
speed to get there?
Yep. Well, he's got DRS.
Oh, he's catching quickly. But no, he will not get there in time. So look for them to
Yeah,
battle right to the next DRS zone, and that's going
Yeah.
to be pivotal. What about Flip? Flip's still ahead. Man, that is a close battle for third. With the penalties, Axton is 3.1 seconds back. So he needs to get within that 3-second zone. Oh! Viper battles with the AI car, but he gets through. Alright, let's get back to the top of the action here. Are they coming to the next DRS zone? Soon.
We're coming up to it right now.
Alright, here we go.
He's definitely within range. Can he make
He's
the
got
pass?
it.
Within range, can he
That's the-
strike? He's coming! Will he be close enough? No, he will not get there. You can see it is showing Piccoli's view with 2 arrows. Indian is right on his tail right now. I believe it looks like Piccoli will take the checkered flag, barring an incident. And barring time penalties, I believe he has it. Piccoli does take the checkered flag. Indian man in second. I cannot move my camera. Here we go. Flip Mofo. How far back is Axton? 21.5. 19. He's within 3 seconds, so the time penalties may move him up a spot, and Flip cuts the corner again at the end. Yes, he has overtaken him at the end with the penalties. Axton moves into third, a podium position. What a great comeback by him. And Kevin has stayed ahead of Monty. Monty must have hit the wall at some point. Kevin's still in 7th place. And it looks like Kevin will have a 7th place finish. Monty is close. It depends on the time penalties here, but they're fairly close to each other. 2 seconds back, Monty is a Kevin here. Will he overtake on penalties? No, it looks like he's staying in 8th, so Kevin has finished 7th, Arrow in 6th, Viper in
Both of them
5th.
had 3 penalties.
Both with 3 penalties, there you are. Oh, I did not notice GP Colin is out of the race. What has happened? Did he get the 90% to get the points? That is... Oh, he was close to that 90% barrier. He may not make the points. Let's find out here as we look at the final standings. GP Colin does get the points at the end. And look at those time penalties, folks. Great race. Great action. Only 9 people finished the race. What a great race it was. Let's take a look at your race winner, B. Coley's times. held it fairly consistent, 152, 153 with the inners. And then you could just see he was able to put a best lap out at the end of the race. Talk about clutch, folks. A 139.4 was his best lap of the race, and he did it on the final lap of the race. And that's been Russia, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Powwow and Captain Obvious. And this has been the main event. Signing off.